tragedy. Long have we wondered how great they are. Hi, I'm Erin Chase, and today we're going to be talking about Shakespearean tragedy and all the...
Erin, you know we only have 3 minutes, right?
Really?
Yeah, Talish posted it on the message boards. Don't you ever read them?
Don't worry about that. We gotta speed things up. What are we gonna do?
Don't worry, Erin. We came prepared. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Daniel Jaworski. We're about to cover some Shakespearean tragedies in under
5 minutes.
We don't have a lot of time, so let's get started.
Hamlet. Hamlet is a prince. Hamlet's father was killed by his uncle Claudius. His father now haunts him from beyond the grave, telling him he should kill his uncle. Hamlet is confused and goes all emo. Hamlet accidentally kills Polonius. Ophelia commits suicide. Polonius' son Laertes duels Hamlet. Claudius poisons Hamlet, and Laertes, and Gertrude, and himself accidentally. Horatio doesn't commit suicide, and Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead.
Wasn't that a bit rushed?
Moving on. Julius Caesar.
A bunch of Roman senators conspire against Julius Caesar, including the noble friend of Caesar, Brutus, and the corrupt Cassius. After they kill Caesar, Mark Antony and Octavius start to kill off the conspirators. A war starts. Cassius commits suicide after seeing his friend die. His friend didn't really die, but he commits suicide after Cassius dies. Brutus wins the battle, but loses the next day and commits suicide. The end.
Man, I am so tired of all this tragedy stuff.
Mind if I take over?
Sure.
Great.
Knock yourself out.
Titus Andronicus. Titus is a Roman general. He had 25 sons, 21 are dead. To make himself feel good, he kills Tamora's oldest son. Tamora gets angry and she gets even. She causes 2 of Titus's sons to get beheaded, gets 2 of her sons to brutally rape his daughter, and gets his last son, Lucius, banished from Rome. All this drives Titus crazy. Lucius helps the Goths attack Rome. When Tamora comes to Titus for help, he tricks her, bakes her sons into a pie, feeds it to her, kills his own daughter, and kills her. In response, the emperor kills Titus. In response to that, Lucius kills the emperor. In the end, Lucius becomes the emperor and orders Tamora's conspirator, Aaron, to be buried alive. Next is Romeo and Juliet. Boy meets girl, boy falls in love with girl. Everyone's families are pissed. A bunch of people die. Boy thinks girl's dead. Boy kills self. Girl finds out boy's dead. Girl gets sad. Girl kills self. The end.
In Othello, a scheming ensign named Iago looks to get back at Othello for not promoting him. He drives him over the edge with jealousy, causing him to kill his wife Desdemona. When he realizes the truth of everything, he commits suicide. Iago is executed. Moving on to King Lear.
Guys, Othello can't be summed up in a few words.
We don't have the time, Erin. Okay, King Lear is a king who very badly needs to retire, and just like the rest of the cast, he dies.
But that's so vague.
Macbeth is about a guy who becomes king by killing the king, just because his wife told him to. In the end, he dies. We need to wrap things up. Clearly our presentation wasn't the most informative walkthrough of Shakespearean tragedy, but hopefully you get the point.
Yes, well, we hope that you get the knowledge that tragedy is everywhere and has existed for many generations.
Looking at Shakespearean tragedy, it's easy to tell certain characteristics of tragedies.
Nearly every tragedy written by Shakespeare has the following same characteristics.
Every tragic hero must have their tragic flaw. Othello was jealous, Hamlet was a procrastinator, and Macbeth was impotent.
And of course, every play is filled with death.
Romeo dies.
Tamora dies.
Caesar dies. Macbeth dies.
Hamlet dies.
Juliet dies.
Gertrude dies. Mercutio dies.
Cassius dies.
Polonius dies.
Othello dies. Tybalt dies.
Brutus dies.
Titus dies.
Desdemona dies. Laertes dies.
Cleopatra dies.
Lady Macbeth dies.
King Lear dies. And Paris dies.
Shakespeare isn't the first to write tragedy, and he certainly won't be the last.
Of course, the most important thing to remember about tragedy,
The one singular most important thing that everyone should know about it is